What if your home was no longer safe? What if the very place you've built your life, your dreams, your memories, was suddenly snatched away due to conflict and violence? This is the harsh reality for millions of people displaced in various conflict zones around the world. In the occupied territories of Palestine, for instance, the United Nations has accused Israel of violating international law by expanding settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. This ongoing expansion undermines the possibility of a future Palestinian state and has led to the demolition of Palestinian homes and displacement of countless Palestinians. The Israeli plan to displace Palestinians from the Sheikh Jarrah and Silwan neighborhoods in East Jerusalem sparked protests and violence. In an 11-day Israeli assault on Gaza, at least 256 Palestinians, including 66 children, lost their lives, and more than 100,000 civilians were displaced. The Salem family, who have lived in their home in Sheikh Jarrah since 1951, are among those facing imminent forced displacement. An Israeli court ruled that this family of 11, including 4 children, must be forcibly expelled. This is not an isolated case. At least 970 Palestinians, including 424 children, are at risk of forced expulsion in East Jerusalem due to cases brought before Israeli courts. On a global scale, the picture is equally dire. According to the UNHCR's Global Trends Report, a record 82.4 million people were forcibly displaced in 2020 due to conflict, violence, and persecution. 1 million children were born as refugees between 2018 and 2020. Globally, 48 million people are internally displaced, and over 26 million are refugees. Countries like Turkey and Colombia host the largest number of refugees, with conflicts in places like Congo resulting in more deaths than any war since World War II. Displacement has a profoundly negative impact on livelihood prospects, especially for children, who may experience PTSD and reduced educational opportunities. In summary, the displacement of people in conflict zones is a global crisis of monumental proportions. From Palestine to Colombia, millions of people are being forced to abandon their homes due to conflict. The international community must urgently address this issue to ensure the safety and well-being of those affected. Whether it's the 82.4 million people displaced globally, the families in East Jerusalem, or the over 100,000 civilians in Gaza, the narrative is the same. Home, for these individuals, is no longer a place of safety and comfort. Instead, it has become a battleground, a site of displacement and loss.